So we have to unite personality and essence so we can make this human appearance and character divine.
So it's a misunderstanding, really. We're misunderstanding who we truly are.
Yes.
Yeah.
The problem is that we have many inside. Yes, the character is marked by the solar sign and also lunar sign.
Yes.
Aquarius, yeah, I think it's your sign like mine. Or you are
Yeah.
Pisces and Aquarius both.
Yeah, both.
And you are maybe moon Pisces,
Pisces,
moon in
yes.
Pisces and sun in Aquarius.
Yes.
The sun, the solar sign is more spiritual, and
Correct.
the lunar sign is more biological and psychic. So we have to unite personality and essence
Yes.
so we can make this human appearance and character divine. It's like working on the rock. You polish the rock to make a statue, like the story of Pygmalion. It's beautiful. You know that story?
No,
Uh,
He
I
was
doesn't know.
he was a man that could not find an appropriate woman to marry, so he imagined the ideal woman and he carved that woman with his chisel. And I think it was the goddess Athena from the Olympian
All right.
set of gods that marveled. She was so marveled that made that statue real. And this is the Pygmalion effect. When you have something in your mind and your heart and you carve with awareness, the universe makes it real. Somehow that's the Pygmalion effect.
All right.
And that could be a good point in order to explain how we develop our destiny, our true destiny, by making harmonia, establishing harmonia between the essence, what we carry from our birth, and what we manifest in personality. This is a labor, a conscious work.
Yeah.
Will that be like a marriage?
Yes, marrying
Yes.
ourselves, our true self,
Hmm.
or the divine. When we unite with our true master, our true deep essence, we manifest authenticity. So marriage is consummated on earth. It's very
it's
beautiful.
like the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Mhm,
One of the weddings.
mhm. In that regard, I try to distinguish between our desires or what we, by education and conditioning, have been forced to feel, and the real intention of our true essence. So we have to discern,
All right.
because many times when we have a good idea, something that belongs to our real essence, our personality is an obstacle, and there are many thoughts and desires that
Yeah.
stops that essence from developing.
Wow.
For instance, someone that wants to develop a project somewhere. I would like to live in the fields or close to nature, be by myself, even helping animals or whatever. But there is another part which says, well, that's very difficult. You don't have money, you need help, you are alone, you are on your own, your family doesn't want you to go there.
This is part of your personality.
That's the
Yes.
personality trying to convince that it's impossible.
That
So
is impossible.
it's
Yeah.
feeding you with wrong intentions because the intentions are on the subconscious and unconscious. And even if you wish for the other dream, the intentions are going to manifest the obstacles. So we have to change that mindset.
Yeah, it's like you say, when you put your attention in this part, you'll be make a manifestation of this attention that you are putting the time.
Exactly. You have to pay attention on your essence, first of all. That's the first, no? The recognition of your true beauty, your true abundance, self assurance, and then your personality, which can be either aligned with your essence or disaligned.
Yes,
Marilu says that this has to do with the marriage of the lamb. Now, why the lamb? The lamb is humble. You've just seen the lamb is like a little animal that goes wherever you tell him to go. It's not rebellious. The goats are rebellious, but not the lambs.
yes,
The lamb is prosecuted by the dragon, the kid, also in Revelation 12. But
yes,
once he grows up with the iron scepter, the dragon cannot do anything. So we have to escape that influence, which is run by the moon and many other planetary forces, so to say. Gurdjieff linked personality to the moon and the essence to the sun.
okay,
That's very interesting
yeah, a lot of interest.
because the moon doesn't have its own light. It's the sun what is right. But we can illumine the moon with the sun. There is no problem in that. This is the first illumining Yesod
Yes,
in the tree of life,
the
or
truth.
the Sephirotic tree. Jacob and Joseph, the two
Yes,
patriarchs.
yeah, Joseph Atzadik. Yeah,
And Joseph is the one that carries the multicolored mantle of the astral
yes,
body. And he becomes prosperous in Egypt because he knows how to manage energy. And he even escapes the temptations of the wife of Potiphar. What if Potiphar
yes,
was the helper of the Pharaoh, the satanic ego?
yes,
It's beautiful.
It
Those,
is.
those stories are amazing.
yeah,
Truly. Expect when you understand them that way.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. They're amazing to begin with, but when you have that deeper understanding like that,
It's
there's
mind blowing for
Yeah.
me.
literally.
you mentioned the moon and the sun regarding the essence, the real essence, and the personality. The moon is Yesod, is the ego, the personality, and the sun is Tiferet, is the real essence. Correct.
Mhm.
All right. In this case, if you figure out the behavior that Joseph has with all the life, you can see that Joseph found out the equilibrium. What is the word to
Equilibrium, balance.
yeah, the balance, and I understand that the balance was in the sexual energy, right?
Exactly.
Because Yesod is the sephira that contains this energy. If this energy is in balance, all these sephira is in equilibrium, right?
Exactly.
I understand that this is the
Foundation.
key, yeah, the foundation in the
That's the
key.
meaning of Yesod.
Yeah, for that reason, Joseph wins the war with the wife of Potiphar, and for that reason, Joseph has the
Yes.
title of Justo, Tzaddik,
Just.
just in English. It's incredible. The stage of the Torah, the wise of the Torah says that when Joseph found this temptation of the wife of Potiphar, he saw the face of his father, in this case, the face of the Jacob. It's interesting because when Joseph saw the face of his father, stop for the temptation and get away of the place when the wife of Potiphar is stating in this moment. What is the representation? My question is, what is the representation of the face of Jacob when Joseph saw the face of his father?
Yeah, that's listening to the true conscience. Is
Because the true concept, because Tiferet is Jacob, right?
yes, the father Jacob is the soul which is already established with the conscience, with the baby grown up to some extent. Because in Yesod you have the embryo.
All right.
It grows up, it's born in Or, Netzach, and then in Tiferet you have already a stand-up baby, so to say, or a bride. In terms
All right.
of the bride and the servant, which is in Yesod, we have to establish a stage in which we are listening to conscience constantly. The main steward, as Gurdjieff called it, would be in Tiferet, in the self-recognition. And this is sent by the master. The master
All right.
would be in that.
All right.
Chokmah and Bina, wisdom and understanding,
Yeah.
are the husband and the bride. You know, in the story of this Good Samaritan, Master Yeshu says to the Samaritan woman that she has 5 husbands and none of them is her husband. Because those 5 are the 5 senses or the carnal marriages that we have with even with fallen spirits. But
Yeah.
once we marry our true conscience, or even when we become brides, we aspire to something deeper, which is the full union with the bride.
The bride.
The bride is someone which is already married, isn't it, Frankie?
The bride's getting married.
Okay.
Getting
Yeah,
married.
When she
Okay.
marries, she is married.
she's the wife.
The wife, that's it. It's basics, basic English.
Simple English, yeah. And
Yes.
and Jacob, right? Jacob wrestled the angel and became Israel. So so him being conquering Israel was the first soul with conscious soul.
No, I don't think so. He was the first soul, astral body soul. That's Jacob, which is the one that gives birth to the 12 tribes. And Joseph is foundational.
But they when he wrestled with the angel and his hip popped out and they renamed him Israel, right? Jacob was renamed Israel.
Was called Israel,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and the place where he wrestled with the angel is called pineal,
Pineal.
like the pineal gland.
Peniel, which means the face of El.
Face
El
of
corresponds with Kesed. It's an aspect of the divine, the mercy,
Right.
the abundance of the divine.
And I don't understand when he say he fought with the angel of God. You can't really fight an
It
angel.
doesn't say angel of God.
No.
It says a man. It fought with a man which is considered to be the fallen angel of Esau, or
Yes.
the running angel behind Esau, which is the wild part of humanity.
Mhm.
So it fought with his satanic nature. We have a satanic nature.
So he
We-
fought that. Okay.
We have to struggle with something inside which is not us. We have to separate ourselves from that fallen Esau within ourselves to become Israel. And where did that man hit Jacob?
In the hip.
in the hip.
Said his hip
So
popped out.
in Yesod,
Yesod. Just as some of the Grail, the Fisher King, was wounded in his groin as well,
Yeah.
and he can only be healed by the Grail. The Grail is Malkut, Yesod, Od, and Netzach. That's the
Yes.
Grail is like the cup receiving from
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. And that
The
just
Holy
looks like
Grail.
your hip. That looks like your hip and your
But
groin
your hips
area.
as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
hips are also Netzach and Od, the Sephirotic
Right.
tree.
And so when you say
Right.
and we should live from Tefirth, we should live from the heart, we should live from the true heart of consciousness, and learn to be from there, be everything that we do, everything that we say, every intention should be pure and true from the heart of Tefirth, from the beauty of the heart of the
Yes,
the soul.
the self-recognition, when you recognize yourself as an olon, as something whole, beautiful, that cannot fall, because the problem is self-sabotage or
Yeah.
the lies when you fall back into the old thinking.
Yeah.
I'm not divine, but that's a lie because the true
Yeah.
essence can only be divine. So don't think your
So
personality can be saved as divine if it's not already divine. Your true
right.
personality, at least.
So
Yeah.
it's a misunderstanding, really. We're misunderstanding who we truly are.
Yes.
Yeah.
The problem is that we have many inside. The
Yeah.
enemies are inside.
Call me Legion, huh?
Mhm.
They call me Legion because I am many.
Exactly.
And now I get it with all these legions of movies and TV programs, legions of blah blah blah, the legion of blah blah blah. They're talking
Yeah.
about spirits.
Yeah, what's a legion? I think a legion is like 500. I think when you have a legion of soldiers, it's like 500 soldiers.
Mhm.
So that's a lot of spirits to be wrestling with.
Yes.
You know, so
Yeah, a legion is a militaristic group of maybe 100 or maybe 1,000.
yeah, that's what I always thought, 500 to 1,000. Yeah.
And look, this is the passage of Genesis 32, where we have Jacob fighting.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I thought mine always said the angel of the Lord. I think that New Living
it
Testament.
doesn't say the angel of the Lord because that's how I know it, Fran. Like you just mentioned,
Yeah, it
the
must be that terrible English translation.
Look,
angel of the Lord.
Yeah.
In Spanish says the ángel de Dios.
this is the man asked
The
him,
man.
"What is your name?" The man in Hebrew.
Well, you got Bible Hub.
So Aish.
Aish.
Ish is the husband or is your lord or Isha is like the man and his woman. So the man that fought with Jacob
Is a kind of angel
or
or
your lord or your spirit
yeah.
possessing nature is the daimon. In Greek would be the daimon.
Like an intelligent,
Yes,
Ish
a program.
Ish is a man on fire.
it's your
This is
owner.
yeah.
It means owner, but this can be explained with the daimon. Daimon in Greek is a nature that we develop as we think, act. This is basically an emotional body or an astral body.
Yeah, because in Hebrew for Ish is like a Esh. Esh is fire in
Fire, yes.
yeah.
But this is an entity that lives on the psyche.
Yes. So this entity is the ghost in us, the ghost in
The psyche.
the body. No? And it has been programmed not just by your education, but also by your ancestors. We have genetic information and we inherit part of the soul of our mom and our dad. And that is working. Even manifest in the body. I have here a birthmark, which is exactly like one my dad had.
Wow.
And I know it's probably from a soldier that was killed, because I had that memory when I was a kid. I was running in that memory, scared because two sharpshooters were hidden somewhere. I was running through a field, and it
Wow.
was probably the First or Second World War, I don't know. But my dad and I shared that nefesh, that part of the soul.
Yes.
Wow.
And this is why we had some fears and maybe aggressive tendencies that we have to deal with. I dealt with them more than my dad, because my dad, unfortunately, was very grumpy all of his life. And I work for him in that
Yeah.
sense. I'm healing.
Amen.
that.
Yeah, I was going to say somebody got to play that part, right? Somebody got to be the grumpy one.
Yeah.
Got to be thankful for him, thankful to him for playing that part.
Yes, I guess he couldn't do the job. So
Yeah, and it helped you learn that you didn't want to do that way. You didn't want to be that way. You know,
yes.
so there's always something to learn, even from, a grumpy
Mhm.
person. Yeah.
Mhm.
May they even teach you more than anything else.
So in this case, this fallen nature would be that sort of angel. But it's not an angel, a divine angel. It's a
Right.
fallen
Yeah.
nature, a spiritual fallen nature.
Mm.
So when we conquer that nature, we can be called Israel.
Israel.
Mm.
Yashar El is effort towards El. El is the force of Yesed, which is mercy, is abundance. Abraham was filled with El, with that force. Esau is associated with Geburah, just as Isaac. Isaac was blind. Supposedly he studied at night and he lost vision. We studied at night as well. Not literally, like now, because we are studying at night. This is a true Shabbat. The true Shabbat must be every day, but